Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome to another episode of this Piscean Reports. How are you guys doing today? Hopefully you are having a fabulous afternoon. For those of you new to my channel, welcome aboard. For those of you who are returning, as always, welcome back you guys. Those of you who are new to my channel and who are subscribed, thank you so much. I didn't say it on my first video. I want to make sure I say it on this one. Thank you. It means the world. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. All right, and those of you who are Gemini, happy birthday. I hope the sun is shining where you're at. I hope everything, the weather's perfect. I hope you get your wishes. I hope you have a fantastic evening, I just hope your birthday is all things. Okay. All right, so I decided I wanted to do a love reading. Why, Chiquita? Why? I don't know. No, it's not. It's a reading, right? So I decided, like I said, do love reading. We are going to tap in using the Love Oracle by Simplistic Mystic and the Messages of Love by All Things Intuitive. And then I may or may not do the Love Tarot with the the Love Oracle, not Love Tarot, Love Oracle cards. Okay, we'll see. I might do a little tarot. Haven't made up my mind. So let's go ahead and just kind of dive in and get started. Is there anything else I needed to say? I don't think so. If you guys are hearing that drip, drip, drip in the background, the AC unit up over mine is dripping, and that's what that is. So if you guys have on earbuds and that's, doing his thing, hopefully it's not too prominent in the reading. If it is, I just won't upload. And we'll start over. But hopefully it should be okay. So let's go ahead and get started. So your first card here, you have home. Comfort, safety, belonging, shelter. And you have, for the Messages of Love card, you have decision with that. And it says it's time to decide about this relationship. So, for some of you guys, you're going to have to make a decision. I see it's saying, it's time to decide about this relationship. Are you, and then seeing up there comfort, safety, belonging, shelter. So I feel like some of you guys might be with someone based strictly out of safety. It's just more economically, it just made more economical sense to stay with this person, or I'm staying with them because they're paying the bills. I'm staying with them. I don't have a job. I'm staying with them because. And you're going to have to make a decision. I don't think that anyone should stay with anyone out of security. I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice if you do. Because it's that settling. It's in settling on this. Well, better the devil I know. If this person is not nice to you, maybe they're abusive in some way. And you're saying, well, better the devil I know, or like I said, maybe you just with somebody because from a financial standpoint, it's just not feasible to just pick up and go right now, something's going to happen to where you are going to have to decide if this is really worth it. Is being in this relationship, does this roof over my head matter that much? Yeah. I'm here out of comfort. I'm here out of safety. I know this situation. If I go out there, I have to start all over again, and I don't want to do that and this and the other thing. What if Instead of worrying about the worst case scenario, you consider the best case scenario. Not saying that you should just go out there and try to find someone and then take off, because that never works out. Trust, that never works. But at the same time, you shouldn't be with somebody just out of comfort or out of that. Sometimes if you remove the thing that isn't making you happy, it then opens the door for better to come in. Maybe you need to, it's not you that has to leave. Maybe you need to tell somebody else they need to go, and you're like, well, if they go, then who's going to pay my bills, or who's going to do this, and what about that? And then there's the other thing. Everybody's situation out there is different. You guys are going to have to, in this instance, in this situation, you're going to have to decide for yourself. Sometimes, there is that as well. You don't want to just automatically, how's that phrase go? Throw the baby out with the bathwater, And in which case you're like, well, we're going through it right now, but I don't want to just, overreact and then just, take off, and then it turns out you made a mistake. Some relationships are worth putting the work in. Some are, some aren't. But clearly, in this particular situation here with home and decision, there's some kind of relationship, or there's a situation there that you're going to have to decide what means more to you. Safety, security, or taking a chance on somewhere else and meeting something better, finding something better. You never know. And then for others of you, it's like, well, maybe I'm overreacting in a situation, in which case I need to get a hold of myself. I need to rethink this. Maybe this is, okay, it's worth saving. I'm overreacting. I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. Maybe you grew up in a toxic family dynamic. And so if you see something small, you're like, oh, that's it. And I'm getting out. I'm not going to have that happen. I'm not going to, in which case the universe might be telling you, are you making the right decision? Is it worth that? Like, there's something, like I said, you need to sit down and decide, maybe I need to sit back and kind of rethink this situation, But anyway, everybody's different. We're just going to go on. You've got the card of your next card. Wow. What did I say? Wow. The next card is liquid courage. This is what, for some of you guys, this decision is really going to call for you to be strong, and I know it says liquid courage, but you get the gist of it. I'm pretty sure they don't mean get loaded and then make a decision, but the overall energy of, I really need to make a decision, and it's going to require that I be strong, bravery, confidence. Okay. Now, wow, shut up. Your next card. Let me calm down. You know what? I always say, I'm going to do reading and I'm just going to be like this. But then when I see you guys reading and I'm like, what? And, I get more excited for you guys than you do, probably. Your next card is wait. Wait. And then it's like, wait, with an exclamation mark. Wait. Okay? The timing is not quite right. So, wow. Yeah. So some of you guys are thinking about dipping, and you're trying to make a decision. And you're going to have to be strong. Do I stay or do I go, And then you've got the card of wait. The timing is not quite right. Maybe you're ready to go and you're just over the situation. And the universe is like, hold up, You might want to rethink that. The timing is not quite right to take off for some of you guys. Okay. Wow. Liquid courage. Be strong. Look at that. It's a strong bravery, confidence, and to wait. Like for some of you guys, you might literally need to hold up. Okay. The next card. What's going for you? You have relationship. That's what's going for you. So the first section is the basis of your situation, and there's a situation going on in the home that isn't satisfying. Okay, and then the situation, do I stay or do I go? It's going to take a lot of strength for you. Whatever this decision is, it's going to take a lot of strength. Maybe you are just ready to get the hell out of there. I'm ready to go. I've had enough. Somebody might be thinking about walking away from a family or a situation, or the relationship. Literally, I'm ready to walk away from this relationship. And the universe is telling some of you guys, wait, like, hold up. Maybe the timing isn't quite right at this time, wow. The relationship, you've got obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. What did I say? Wow, wow, wow. Wow. So yeah, there's something going on here in a relationship, because literally they're like, you got to make a decision. There's something going on in the home, and the universe is saying, like, hold up, maybe you're thinking that this is just hopeless. Maybe you guys fight a lot, in which case, so far all indications are for you to kind of hang on a sec, hold up, unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. Someone's hurt in this situation, okay? Or maybe you have been hurt multiple times, someone cheated, they lied, or, something. It's emotional in nature, because it's that unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. So I feel like for some of you guys, you have a relationship that's worth saving, okay? But I think you're ready to go. With liquid courage, maybe you're gonna and I hope you don't, maybe somebody has a little too much to drink and says some things that shouldn't have been said, and you're ready to go, but in this particular situation, and I guess considering, the situation at this time, universe is like, maybe the timing is not quite right. You might want to go, you're ready to go, but it's like, hold up, this isn't the right time, okay? I feel like for some of you guys, you've got a situation that's worth saving so far. All cards and all messages are indicating you've got something that's worth saving, okay? You have the next card here of mystery under challenge. What's the challenge here? Well, you got mystery. And that is the cutest card. I love it. Unknown, enigma, illusion, confusing. Yeah. Seeing that, confusing. This is confusing. What do I do? Should I stay or should I go? I'm really tired of this, and it's pissing me off, and there's something happened here, or somebody did something that hurt you, and you're just like, you know what? I don't think I can do this, Maybe this person has been unfaithful multiple times. If it isn't something like that, it's something that this person did multiple times. Maybe they talk to you a certain way. They talk to you like you're stupid or something like that. Maybe they try to tear you down, try to tear down your ego, that type of thing. And that's hard to come back from, and maybe that's what's stopping this whole thing. But anyway, for mystery, you have longing. Interesting. You've got longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Are you guys in separation? Look, longing. They don't know what to do about this situation. With mystery here, confusing. I don't know what to do. Unknown, longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. So you guys might literally be in separation. Did you kick somebody out the house? And you're ready to move on with liquid courage. You've had enough, but the universe is like, you might want to hang on a sec here, you know. There's some things that have been said in the relationship, said or done in this relationship with obstacles. But if you did put somebody out, they would like to come back. They want to come back to you. Now, your outcome card here. That's why, you know what, you guys, when I saw this, because I am not a fan of third-party readings. Not a fan. But I'll be damned. That's really a thing right now. That's really a thing. A lot of people may have gotten themselves in messy situations. You've got third-party interference, cheating, competition, mistress, and balance. One person is giving too much to this relationship. Was it you? You gave, you forgave, things happened, you put them out. And they want to come back. For others of you, if this is that a third party situation, I can see why, you're ready to make this decision. It's time to make a decision one way or the other, Wait. Maybe the person that was in this third party, you put them out, or you're over it. You're ready to make a final call on this, and they're like, wait, hold up a sec, wait. On the liquid courage, they're like, wait, baby, please, no. You guys, clearly, you've got obstacles in this relationship. And what's the obstacle? A third party. Somebody stepped outside the relationship. And this is why you're ready to make a decision on it. I feel like you're ready to call it. With liquid courage, you're ready to call it, but somebody is like, wait, hold up, give me a second, give me a second. Give me a chance, give me a second, You're over the situation. You are so over it. But the person that was involved in the third party in this thing, wants to keep going, wants forgiveness. Wait. Yeah, but these obstacles are hard to overcome, man. This relationship, these are obstacles. I can see where unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. If somebody involved you in a third party situation, in which case, yeah, and then, there's something with mystery, there's something about you. They don't want to walk away. I can't walk away from you. There's that song. What is that song? What is in Level 42? Something About You. Listen to it. It's an old 80s song. Fabulous. And there's something about you. Yeah. So yeah, somebody's like, there's something about you, babe. Okay. But seeing that one person is giving too much in this relationship, come on now. You gave, you loved, you were faithful, you were good, you did all the right things, and yet the whole thing happened. But this person is now longing, to be with you. You gave too much. And I think this person probably took advantage of that fact, the fact that you were so giving and you were so loving. They just assumed you'd always be there. One person is giving too much. You gave too much. And now you're ready to call it. You're ready to call it. You're ready to make a decision on this situation. Okay, but your person is like, wait. I'm sorry. Hold up. Forgive me. I'm sorry. You want to see what's on the bottom of the deck? For those of you who are about to make a decision, would you like to see what's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, Chiquita, let me see it. New love. Now, it does say a new love or recommitment to love is developing. So for some of you guys, you are with wait, babe. I'm sorry. I'm so tired of you. I'm so tired of your cheating ways, and I've had enough. And da 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 da. Wait, baby, wait. You know, I love you. I'm longing for you. So if you put them out, I'm longing for you. Okay. So for some of you, the decision might go to the way where you decide to recommit. You make a recommitment to love. All right, I'm going to give you a second chance, but I swear to God, if you do this shit again, I swear to fucking God, right? And so for some of you, it could be literally be that. For others of you, it could be like, you know what? You're about to make a decision, and it took courage. It took liquid courage. It took a lot of strength and courage to walk away. But you will do so, and in doing so, you may open yourself up to new love down the line. Fabulous. And look what's on the bottom. I was getting ready to shuffle these cards. It's so funny. Look what's on the bottom. Heartbroken. For some of you, someone is straight going to be heartbroken if you decide with that liquid courage to walk away. I gave a little too much in this. I'm tired of being the only one giving. I'm tired of being the only one loving. I'm tired of being faithful to someone who's not faithful to me. I'm tired of being true to someone who's not being true to me, right? In which case, somebody's going to be heartbroken. What was on the bottom? Look at unfinished business. You know, let's give this another chance, baby. Wait, you know. I love it. It's not over. Patterns, back and forth, baggage, you know. Unfinished business. So, it's like, yeah, unfinished business. There's some stuff that's about to be put to bed one way or the other. Either you will forgive or you will move on with new love. You can certainly recommit. You see the dude with the unfinished business with the flowers in his hand, and she's hugging him. All right, baby, I'm going to take you back one last time, but I swear to God, if you ever do this again, baby, I'm sorry. I won't. I swear. I love you. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. You know? Right under that, divine intervention. You have soulmate. So for some of you guys, you know, a recommitment may happen. For others of you, you may say, you know what, I'm going to cut it. And you may have new love. You know what? Where's those cards? There they are. We're going to do this. Should you stay or should you go? Should I stay or should I go now? You guys, whoo, the 80s, fabulous music. Can't nobody touch it. Can't nobody touch it. And I know you guys are like, you know what, our music is there. And it is. Let me not be that way. I know you guys are like, no, our music is the ish too. Look, in fairness, every generation thinks their music is the ish. Right? Whatever. Everybody thinks their music is the shit. So, you know, whatever. My generation is no different. But should I stay or should I go? Y'all should listen to that. That's fabulous. Fabulous. Okay, let's see. Should you stay or should you go? Okay, should they stay? Should the collective stay? And I probably shouldn't do this because there's so many of you, and everybody's. I see a bunch of people going. Your fingers are crossed. It's like it's me. Let them stay. We're gonna stay. We should stay. We should work on it. We should stay. And others of you is we should go. I should go. Say I should go. I want new love. I want new love. Let's see what's gonna happen. Should you stay or should you go? Here we go. We're gonna draw it. And you have. Woo! Are you ready? Are you ready? Should you stay or should you go? I said, should you stay or should you go? Should you stay? I said, should you stay? The answer is yes, but. Yes, but. It says, expect the unexpected. You'll arrive at an unexpected place where logic won't always apply. So, there you go. For some of you guys, the answer is yes, you will recommit. Okay? That's not everybody. For those of you who are saying there's no way in hell, there is no way in hell. I hear you. I'm just reading the cards, babe. I'm just reading the cards. Do you. Do you. Just because that card said yes doesn't mean you should do that. Okay? You're a different person. You might be somebody who says, that's not me. I would never do that. Ain't no way. In which case you'd be right, because this isn't, everybody's not the same. Trust. This is where you trust what's in your heart. Trust what you're feeling. Okay? But like you do see, wait. And liquid courage. This relationship's got some obstacles, but this person is like, I'm longing for you. We've got unfinished business, and I know I did this third party thing, and I'm sorry. And in which case you're gonna do the recommitment thing. Yes, but expect the unexpected. You'll arrive at an unexpected place where logic won't always apply. Go figure. What time is it? 26 minutes. All right, I will leave this right there for you guys. I hope you liked it. It's interesting. For those of you who did and you liked it, hit the like button and subscribe. For those of you who are not returning, I'm sorry. Nothing would make me happy. I'm so used to that. Nothing would make me happier than to let you guys know, it's not every relationship is worth completely throwing in the trash. Some people are really big, from a spiritual or religious standpoint. Some people feel like I should stick it out until the end. And if that's you, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to overcome obstacles, but some people be like, what, I made a mistake, and I know my value, I know my worth, and I'm gonna cut my losses and take it as a lesson and move on. So everybody's different. All right, good luck. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I will see you guys next time on the next video. You have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.